Episode 244, Gemini 3. Is it the best AI model yet?
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
According to Google, Gemini 3 is our most intelligent model family to date, built on a foundation of state-of-the-art reasoning. Gemini 3 is the next generation model in the Google family of multimodal large language models. Have you tried it yet? Hello and welcome back to AI 6. I'm Joanne Sweeney, your host, on a mission to upskill 500,000 people through my little daily 6-minute podcast. And of course, we've got the long listen at the weekend. So Gemini 3 is bringing itself back into the AI game. So it supports multimodal input. So that means text, images, video, code, and it has larger context windows. So that's where we put in our prompt. And it's designed for agentic workflows, meaning it can act as an agent that uses tools and executes workflows rather than just respond as a chatbot. Google says it has undergone the most comprehensive set of safety evaluations of any AI model to date. So the question is, has Google pulled a wow model out of its AI bag? Some seem to think so. Let's hear now from Nate Jones on TikTok, who thinks it is possibly the best AI model yet.
If there's one thing I can tell you about Gemini 3, it is that you have more stuff today that you can do with AI than you had yesterday. That is how big a deal it is. And I don't just mean like more to-dos. I mean, it saves you hundreds of hours a year because of the things it is able to do that other models haven't caught up to yet. The principal area where this is true is in multimodal input. So what I mean by that is images, video, things that are not text. Gemini 3 is really good at pulling those in and treating them as first-class objects and processing them along with the text to develop useful insights. We have already seen that because we have people coding up apps that depend on that from Gemini 3 in the first 24 hours of launch. Someone coded up a little app where Gemini 3 watches your podcast live and proposes questions proactively. Another person coded up a little app where Gemini 3 is able to give you coaching on your American Sign Language live. Those are all tiny examples of what we can start to do when video is a first-class object in the AI ecosystem.
So here are some of the standout technical features of Gemini 3. It's got improved reasoning and benchmarks. So Google claims significant improvements over previous Gemini iterations in developer tool, tasks, and benchmarks. It's got generative user interface and interactive responses. In search mode, Gemini 3 can create interactive tools or layouts dynamically. As an example, instead of just answering a physics question, Gemini 3 might generate an interactive simulation. I've tried it and it's really impressive. And I can categorically say that they are definitely trying to differentiate themselves and stand out in the AI LLM market. It's got agentic coding. Gemini 3 Pro with a command line interface is built into developer workflows, allowing concept to functional starting point in a single step. It's got advanced safety and security features. Google emphasizes reduced sycophancy, so blindly agreeing with us, increased resistance to prompt injections, and better misuse protection. It's also offering developer or enterprise access, so available via Gemini API, Vertex AI, AI Studio, and integrated for developers. So the developers will have lots of fun with Gemini 3. So how can we use it as marketing and comms professionals? Well, obviously content generation and revising content at scale. We can use Gemini 3 to generate campaign copy, refine it for tone of voice, brand guidelines. We can create blog articles, social media posts. The long context capability means it can take into account our brand guidelines audience research, previous campaigns. It can work on multimedia creation workflows because it can handle image, video, and text. So we can use it to create storyboards, translate to visual assets, generate scripts, and even lay out interactive media. For example, for a white paper or a podcast, we might use it to craft a media-rich version and not just static text. It's really good at data-driven insights and analytics. So you could feed in your GA4 web analytics data, your campaign performance from social, and you could ask Gemini 3 to interpret the results, identify key trends, and draft insights for communications teams. On internal comms and workflow automation, Gemini 3 could be proposed as part of a pilot to automate draft social posts, internal newsletters, or generate template updates under the supervision of your head of communications. When it comes to training and upskilling, you could use Gemini 3 to generate training materials, role-play scenarios, or simulate interactive Q&A sessions for marketing professionals. So Gemini 3 goes beyond being a simple conversational system. It's designed to take action, use tools, and support full workflows. For marketers and communications pros, its ability to work across text, image, and longer inputs offers a route to richer storytelling and more evidence-based content. So the model has real power, but of course, because it's got agentic mode powered into it, it also brings responsibility. We need to be able to provide great oversight and not let it run off on its own. So, Gemini 3, what do you think? I want you to come on the podcast and let me know your thoughts. Definitely an improved model, still won't replace us, but a really smart assistant. If you enjoyed this episode of AI 6, please share it with a pro that you know. If you want some help with your AI strategy, then book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie. And if you don't have a copy of AI Playbook, my latest book, my 4th book, why not? Grab it on Amazon or at aimarketingplaybook.ie. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.